A cellular structure. Living things are made of small units called cells. And the actions and processes in the bodies of living things are brought about with the help of these microscopic cells. Some living things are made of a single cell. These are called a unicellular organism. On the other hand, the living things that are made of many cells are called multicellular organisms, or amoeba, and some other microorganisms are unicellular. While man, cow, mouse, cockroach, elephants, banyan tree, and onion plant, etc., are all multicellular organisms. All the characteristics of living things are seen in every cell of a living thing, whether it is unicellular or multicellular. Unicellular structure is the main characteristics of living things, even though the number of cells may vary. So it's are very important for us. You have to look at which are they. Okay, then we look the other sides of the living things comparisons. Now, on the other hand, we see the living words, the animal livings, and the plant living things are there. First, the chart. In this chart also, there is a plant, there is the trunks. Now there is a trunk, there are the some branches. You looks there. You look there. There are the shrubs. Okay. Then the green leaves are there. Some birds live happily on this tree. This tree is growing up so many days. The banyan tree is very big. Okay, then we look here. The look here's the elephant. The elephant is there. He has the 4 legs. The color of this elephant is reddish. They has 2 teeth, big teeth. Okay, 4 big strong legs, 2 big ears, 1 tail is moving up. Trunk there, the big stomach, the height is very big. It is a variety of elephant.
Living things and non-living things. We see many things around us and the planet we live, from mountains to oceans, from plants to animals. There are many things in our surrounding which can be categorized into 2. That is, living things and non-living things. Let us see some pictures. Animals, trees, birds, fish, human being. They all come under the living thing. And book, car, chair, ball, rock. They all come under the non-living things. Human beings, animals, and plants comes under the living things category because they have life. Whereas The things like book, ball, pencil, car, house, etc. comes under the non-living things category as they don't have life. Some of the natural things are also called non-living things like sun, stars, moon, water and rock. Now let us see some of the characteristics of the living things. Living things can grow. A seed grows into a plant which finally grows into a tall, strong tree. The same way, a baby grows into a child, then into an adult, and finally an old person. A puppy grows into a dog. Living things can move. Human beings and animals move with the help of their legs, whereas fish swim in water to move, and birds fly using their wings. As plants cannot move, they move in the direction of the sun. Example, sunflower faces the sun and moves in the direction of the sunlight. Living things can feel. They can feel and have emotions. They are sensitive to various touch like hot and cold. Living things can breathe. Human beings and animals breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide using their lungs, whereas plants inhale carbon dioxide from the surrounding and exhale oxygen. Living things can reproduce. Reproduction is the process by which living things give birth to their young one of their own kind. A dog gives birth to puppies. Birds lay eggs, and the young ones hatch out from these eggs. Human beings give birth to their babies. Living things need food and water to survive. Human beings depend on plants and animals for their food, whereas animals either depend on plants or other animals for their food. Plants make their own food by using air, water, and sunlight. Living things die. After completing their lifespan, living things die. Whether it's a plant, whether it's a human being, or an animal. They have a particular lifespan to live. Now let us focus on the characteristics of non-living things. Children, look at this image. It's a mug and it's a non-living thing. Now let us see the characteristics of a non-living thing. It cannot move. It cannot grow. It cannot breathe. It cannot feel. It cannot reproduce. They do not need food to survive. They never dies. They either breaks or gets damaged. Now let us see the difference once again to revise. Living things and non-living things. Living things. They can grow. They can move. They can feel. They can breathe. They can reproduce. They need water and food to survive. They die. Whereas non-living things, they cannot grow, they cannot move by their own, they cannot feel, they cannot breathe, They cannot reproduce. They neither eats nor drinks. They don't die. They either breaks or gets damaged. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for learning with us. Keep watching Kids Study Zone for more videos.
The elephant animal is looking in these pictures. You have to see it, you have to watch it. Two big teeth, four strong legs, big ear, big eyes, big stomach is there. Okay, now the big tree is looking in this picture. Big trunk, big branches, green leaves. He gives shadow to all other birds, all other the human beings. The circle and around it is very big. It is like a shelter. Okay. A turtle is looking in this picture. It is very different from other animals. It live in the water and the earth also. He has the four legs. The skin is very rotated, two eyes, one small mouth. You look in this chart. Okay. The lifespan of the giant turtle found on the Galapagos Island in South America is about 170 years. On the other hand, the lifespan of the mayfly ranges from 1 hour to 24 hours. There are the difference between the lifespans. Okay, you have to look it, analyze, find out, make the notes of it. Honeybee. The honeybee is looking in the passage. Look it. There the structure of body very different from each other. We have to see it. So many types of birds are there. These birds are looking in these pictures. They have the flexible neck, legs. See it, watch it. Okay. The flamingo is looking in this picture. He has the flexible neck, whitish color. This flamingo is you have to see in the area of the Rankada in Kolhapur or in the Matheran in Mahabaleshwar, the Satara districts, because some changeable times its look in all over our areas. It's very different birds. He comes from the foreign Gulf countries, so it is variable birds you see in this picture. Now see it, watch it.